What's up, Vespa loving friends? This is your Vespa loving friends here at scooterwest.com. My name is Steve. We're going to show you today an item that is not exclusive to us, but this is an item that we actually had to lobby 2 years in order to find a manufacturer that would manufacture these and then bring them into the United States. This is a set of Whitewall tires for the Vespa LXS, LXV series of scooters. So these are the scooters that have the 110, 70, 11-inch tire in the front and the 120, 70, 10-inch tire in the back. So this is a lesser known manufacturer, but definitely a manufacturer that's gaining a significant amount of popularity in the United States. It's a Korean tire manufacturer. Don't worry, South Korea, not North. All the communist haters, it's all good. South Korea are our friends. Anyhow, so Shinko is a Korean tire manufacturer. They're kind of like a second tier. They're obviously not on par with the name recognition of, say, a Michelin or a Pirelli. I will tell you, I actually run a set of Shinko tires on a vintage bike of mine. I absolutely love them. They're actually a decent compound that seems to last pretty long. Anybody that has a Vespa 150 knows how quickly they'll kind of tear through the back tires. These are an excellent option. On par, they last as long, if not slightly longer, than like a Continental or a Michelin, or maybe not as long as, say, the Michelin City Grip, but they'll definitely last as long as, say, a Continental Zippy, or definitely as long as a Pirelli. So a slightly harder compound, not quite the feel, but in the grand scheme of things, what are most of us doing on our Vespa 150s? Kind of racking up miles and commuting. We're not really hitting the twisties and really getting too sideways and leaning and such like that. But again, so it took a lot of lobbying to get Shinko to manufacture this and bring them into the United States. The part numbers on these two tires, the front one, so the 11-inch one, the Scooter West part number, the reference number, which is pretty long, I apologize in advance. It's 110-7011 SR723WW. So essentially it's the tire size and then the suffix for the manufacturer, and then the suffix to the suffix, the WW, stands for Whitewall. So that's basically the 11-inch one, which is this one down here. So you'll kind of see that. 110-70-11. And then the 120-70-10, which is the rear, is going to be right here. So they've got a speed rating of 54P, which I believe puts that at, I can't remember if that's a speed or load rating, but essentially they're specifically designed for everyday use on the Vespa 150s. Anybody that's tried to install these tires on their own, well, you're kind of crazy. People kind of call us sometimes mail order and say, hey, can I buy these tires and install them myself? My answer to that question is always the same. Would you buy a car tire and attempt to install it yourself? Most people would commonly say, hey, no, I work on my own stuff, but I'm not about to try that. With the scooter tires, it's kind of the same thing. Our service department has the finest tools at their disposal, and changing tires is kind of no joke. So kind of recommend if you do buy these, you kind of take them to like a local automotive or local motorcycle tire shop and at least have them mounted, and then in turn you can install them on your scooter. But again, so these are the Shinko Whitewall tires. We've got them installed on white LX 150 to my right. This bike is pretty snowed out. We call this bike Frosty in the shop. But you can kind of see how sharp those tires look. So again, that's the front one. Nice white profile. So you can see it from that side. And then we'll go ahead and spin the bike a little bit more. You can kind of see the rear tire. Probably get a better shot from the other side. So do a full revolution. And you can kind of see the Whitewall tire tucked in back there. So again, these tires, not only are they a unique option being the Whitewall, they're also extremely reasonably priced. These Whitewall tires, normally you pay a bit of a premium for Whitewall tire. These Whitewall tires, because they're from the Shinko brand, are actually going to come in cheaper than a Michelin, or cheaper even still than a Pirelli. So a great tire option, adds a touch of color, adds a touch of that vintage and classic look, all at a very reasonable price. So you can get these at scooterwest.com. Thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching the videos. Thanks for all the support. We love you all.